back with us now. You know, talked about that line of thunderstorms moving through. Just watching the power outage numbers, basically in the 4 o'clock hour went from 15,000 to 36. That's just PGE. Clark went from 0 to 2,500. So that happened very fast.
And I'm sure that's related to these storms that have been moving on through. Clark County had its own batch of thunderstorms that rolled on through. These are dying down, but I'll give you the latest on that. And there is more wind coming our way later on tonight. That part of the forecast has not changed at all. 51 degrees at Newport right now. I'm showing you this because look at the camera shaking it around. And the winds there are sustained at 19, but gusting to 31. And we're going to get gusts upwards of 50, 60 miles an hour on the coast, maybe even 70. Here in the valley, the clouds have broken up quite a bit. The flag, though, is still pretty stiff down there. So we have good winds downtown and out of the airport. The winds have backed up, and we had gusts over 40 miles an hour at the airport earlier in the day. So here are the thunderstorms. Look at all those strikes that have popped up with this squall line that's now arcing from Sandy down to Salem. And that is still under a severe thunderstorm warning for about the next 12 minutes. So if you live in Beaver Creek, Molalla, Redland, Sandy, be on the lookout for this line of severe storms moving on through. It sounds like they have been responsible for power outages already, which means they're probably taking down some tree limbs or trees themselves. We may get wind gusts as high as 60 miles an hour. The lightning I showed you, downpours, of course, are a threat with severe thunderstorms. And hail is even a threat, too. Haven't had any hail reports as of yet, but remains a possibility. And again, this warning goes until 5:30 tonight for those areas. This is the weather system that's producing all of the wild weather right now. Now, it itself will move inland tonight, and this area of rain and cloud will move on in and bring us more winds. What happened today is we're in the warm sector of this storm. A few sun breaks helped to heat the air a little bit more, and those thunderstorms got cranked up because of it. Look at our wind gusts hour by hour in Portland, peaking between 9, 10, 11 o'clock and then backing off around midnight. But during that time, gusts over 40 miles an hour seem pretty likely. So we'll keep you posted on that throughout the evening hours. 2.08 inches of rain in Aurora. Portland has had 1.76 in the last 48 hours. But through the weekend into today, we've had well over 2 inches for the 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and nearly 3 inches at Tillamook. Up on Mount Hood, boy, over the last week, Timberline has picked up over 5 inches of rain, so it's really been dumping parts of the Northwest. You can see how well developed this storm system is, all wound up around itself, and that's going to trek into Vancouver Island. And as it moves inland to our north, that's when we get our gusty winds. After that, though, our weather will finally settle down. But settle is not the word for tonight. This is 10 o'clock tonight. You see the yellow, the orange. That's a really heavy rain. Look at the wind arrows just streaming south and north. So it's going to get windy again tonight, separate from the thunderstorms. But then tomorrow, everything calms down. The winds will back off. The rain will end even by the morning commute. And we should actually end up with quite a bit of sunshine in the afternoon. But look at the winds here. This is now. We're going to get these gusts of 40 miles an hour or so in the coast and gusts of 20 or 30 in the valley. But by about 10:30, look at the gusts of 47 Portland forecast, 45 in Salem, and 50 in Lincoln City, and 53 at Newport. So you get the idea. It's going to get windier later on tonight. Timberline, they're back in the snow zone, which of course is good to see after all the rain that we've had. Portland right now, we're sitting at 51. The freezing level has dropped on down 5,100 feet. It's up around 9,000 feet over the weekend. Wind advisory tonight into tomorrow morning. Gusts of 50 miles an hour possible in the valley, as I just showed you. So the weather impact alert will continue into the wee hours of tomorrow morning, then expire. Tomorrow's high 53, but then we're in the 60s on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with some really delightful late February and a bit of a spring preview coming up as we go into the weekend. We're back after this.